Okay, let's see. Is it streaming? I don't know, so let's check. Let's open in there. It's been a while since I've done this, so let's see if this is coming through. Okay. Okay, that's good. We can turn that down a bit. That should be good. Okay, audio sounds fine. Like, tell me if my voice is a little too loud, anyone who pops in, but yeah, this is going to be a side playthrough to go along with the main playthrough. I'm not sure how often. Is there any way to lower my framing in, like, further the delay? I should be able to go to live stream studio, because I don't mind having the footage super delayed if it means things run well. Okay, it should be, I should be able to open it and then mute this, and then I go in here, and then it should be an edit video, right? No, that's not how you edit your live stream. Okay, YouTube live. Okay, it should be YouTube live. Edit. I forget what how to go into the live edit. Been a bit. So give me a second to set this up as I figure out how to access certain things. Looking through this content. Would it be here? Okay. Then I go through to control room. There we go. Took a bit. Okay, now is there a way to... I don't care about now, so I want second. Okay. Steam health. Okay, that looks good. This is good. Can I make the delay a little more so it's not laggy? Is there an option for that somewhere? Oh no, this will look like post-stream, isn't it? Yeah, okay, okay, this looks fine. This looks fine. I should probably keep this open just to make sure there's no delay. Anyway, we're going to start a new game. I have my existing game. Just got to make sure the slot exists. Good, that's a separate slot. So, yeah, I don't care about overriding autosave. Should I just do a hard playthrough for the laughs? You know, let's do a hard playthrough. I'll turn it down if needed, but it shouldn't really need turning down until we get to special bosses. By the way, special bosses are legit garbage in this game. I straight up have an utter despisation for special bosses. Because the endgame bosses, outside of one of them, are just pretty much bullet sponges. That's all they really are. Anyway, let's get into this. And I don't mind if anyone's just lurking and not commenting. I'm not going to have like the live chat post over anyway. So if you want to just lurk and just relax and listen to me yammer on as I play this game, that's perfectly fine by me. I don't care too much. I wish there was like an extra delay option for this, because I look through and I can't see any extra delay option, which is unfortunate. That used to be an option in the game. not in the gamer industry. That used to be a thing you could do, was extra delay. Also, sorry if my reaction time's very slow. I've actually been moving a lot of heavy stuff and awkward stuff today. So if I am slow to react, that's also the video delay, because not the Star Wars intro. I forgot how long this intro was. Jeez. But anyway, as I was saying, like, I'm a little exhausted, so I will be a little slow, and there might be times where I have to go quiet. Also, if I do have to pop off for a bit, because I might have to do that, depending on how long this goes, I might have to pop off for a bit. And that means I'll probably just end the stream and then continue it afterwards. Oh, that's some dropped frames. Oh, why is it dropping? What is going on? Oh, I didn't realize. Do I have to... Why is the cutscene still going? Like, that's a long cutscene. Okay, that'll look fine. Okay, that's good. I'm just using this super long cuts. Oh, wait. Here we go. Well, I have an idea of who to make. Body size. We're going to make him super tall, and we're going to make the head a little smaller. Why would you use any of these templates? Why would you use presets? Now, we could go with this. And we could do a no mutation run. We could go with the pants. We could go with the shorts. I could try a no mutation run. That wouldn't be that hard. Like, the only good mutation you really get early on outside of abilities is like... I'm probably going to make it all black. But yeah, the only stuff you get early on that are good are like health stuff. Okay, so that's template stuff. Doesn't really matter here. Now let's go to face. I forget how derpy these faces can get. I forget how derpy these faces get. No. Is the haircut in the game? Because I actually want to go with a particular look. This might be the closest thing we can get. Depending if it's hidden in there somewhere. Like, if I can't... Like, because they got very anime haircuts, so... We might not have the haircut I want. What is... I always get confused with this haircut, because they have the weirdest, like, fringe cuts. Yeah, I don't think they have the cut. Oh, but they have this. They have the big pompadom. You know, I'll just do an inspired by design, because there's no, like, way to get the proper thing. Let's just go by inspired by. So we're going to go here, and we're going to go down here. And then we make it super dark. Not that dark, around about like here, and then we go a bit here and a bit here. And that gets the correct coloration. And then, do we have the actual thing? Do we have it? Can we do it? We can! And now go here. Can we have a bandana? Can we do a bandana? We can! Let's go! Oh, okay. Okay, that would work a little better because it's less clippy this way. But we could also do it like this. Like, that's my only issue, is it clips. Okay, then we go like this, down to here, and we go up here. Like, I swear, this game just makes you make pretty boys, no matter what. And then we shrink it down a bit. We make it go up here a bit. A bit like this. A bit like this. A bit like this. A bit like this. There we go. Get up. Angle just. No, that doesn't do anything, so make it a bit smaller. There you go. Then we try and get some skin color on this. Like that, possibly. Or like that, I would argue. Nah, that one's a little better, but if we can go in here and make it a little less opaque, and then we could actually go with a darker color, couldn't we? And then we could go opaque like this. There. Yeah, that's... And then maybe increase the luster and... No, that makes it too mechanical. So we probably want to decrease the luster. And increase the luminescent a tinsy bit like this. And then we go in here. Let me check. Okay, then we go in with this one. We angle it like this. This is probably the most work I've put onto a face in this game. Like, because usually I just know what I'm going to make because I do the funny face thing. And then we go here. Opaque here. Like this. There we go. And then we go back to face shape a bit. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Then we go to face shape. That might be the perfect face shape in all honesty. I think it is. Give it a little bit of eyeshadow. We make it dark. A little bit of blush. Get the skin setting right. And then we go to this and we lower that a bit. Get a bit of luster in there to give that those shadows, the lip color. We decrease that down quite a bit, and then we go luster down, and we go like this. The amount of work I'm putting into this actually is offensively overdone. Oh. If I can make that like a pale blonde, that would actually be... Okay, so we got the pale blonde bit. And then we go down here, we go to... And we made that a bit of a darker... Oh, yeah. No. That is gorgeous. And we can make that a bit of brown. Probably like a little bit shadow to brown instead of blonde. Like this. And then we slide it over to the blonde side a bit. Like this. And then up the line in a bit. There we go. The amount of work I put into this is way overdone. I put way too much work into this. More work than it deserved. Okay, so there we go. I think this is perfect. I might go with the regular pack. Oh, I didn't save the hair color. No. Okay, let's do that again. Keep it in the brown section. And then we brighten up. We need to turn it down a bit. I can't really find it again. Oh, that's good enough. Like, that's good enough. I can change it later if needed. Let's go back to this. And even though it's clipping, I might go with this just for the sake of being accurate. I wish there was a way to fix the clipping. Okay, that's good. Alright, oh, you can save looks. Okay, let's save it into slot 2. Enter player name. Okay, what are we going to call it? Can I fit this in? Can I fit this in? No, it's too thick. What do I call him? Okay, I'm thinking. I'll just go with this. That works. I can change it later when I think of a better name. That's just a good placeholder name. Oh. Imagine if we get further ahead than my normal playthrough through this. Considering I'm like, and by that I mean like due to what I've uploaded. Because I've beaten the game on my other playthrough, which is why I'm doing this playthrough, because it's like I just want to do something, and it's a good way to test streaming again, to test if it works. The plot twist is so sad when it comes to this.
センチュリオンってのは俺たちを使った端末だったんだ。記憶を消し洗脳する。兵士の脳と生体神経系統だけを利用し直接スーツにつなげるんだ。神経系統だけ。ああ、優秀なセンチュリオンからさらに一部の遺伝子や神経系を移植して強化していく。記憶や感情はゴミってわけさ。嘘だろ。間違いない。お前はお前じゃなくなるところだった。とにかく下に行こう。俺たちはもう反逆者だ。 ここから逃げないとまずい。いけるか。
I do wish they'd give us more bodysuits though. Like, that is super limited, the amount of bodysuits they've given us. Okay, let me go into here. No. Where's the auto? Would it be here? No, where's... Let's make that large. Background on. Auto advance. Just so I don't have to keep clicking the button and messing stuff up. And someone told me about the secret one in here, so we're going to grab the secret one. And we're going to go with the secret arsenal. You get it naturally anyway, but it's just like early access to it. Boy, is this ugly. The proportions are all... Like, this is one of my big things in the game, is that the proportions are absolutely terrible. Why are you stuck on the wall? But yeah, like, the proportions are absolutely horrid in this game. Is there any loot here? And also we should just shoot the dude now, get it over with. Would fix so many of our problems if we just killed him now. I'm pretty sure you can grab that later, but I'm just grabbing it now. Can I grab? Wait, can I grab you? Oh, we'll get it later, so it doesn't matter. Let's just get out of here. Oh, we got a purple right off the bat. I didn't realize the game gave us a purple right off the bat. Oh, jeez. I'm so used to having better equipment that my memory's just like, new. You know, I wish there was like a version of both suits that you could get, like, that hide all the extra bit. But you don't really get that option in this game. You only get one version of the suit that you hide all the extra bits on. Oh wait. Ow. I should be careful for this stuff. Oh, this was slow fire. Because you're so used to end game equipment that you forget what early game equipment's like. You know, I wish they did more segments like this in the game, like these fall segments and similar stuff, because there's so many stuff in the game where you just, it happens once and then never again. which is unfortunate because it's such a cool thing. Okay, I'm not sure how that hit me, but sure. Thread the needle. Oh, that one clipped me just barely. How long is this ball? Yeah, I forget how long some of these segments are.
前にもこんなことがあったな。養護院でいつも一緒にいた犬のロックとカールがいなくなったことがあったろ。あったな。俺が妹に追いかけられて。そう。2匹を探しに行ったはずなのにさ。あの時もお前が助けに来てくれたよな。ハンガーはもうすぐだ。行くぞ。
And also hand grenade early on is better than shield. Like shields are... It really, shields don't get super useful unless you got like guard shield or something. Or like you've got like a bunch of mods to like improve certain stats. Because it just takes up memory when you could... Early game you just sort of want damage. Because like shields feel more like a block a particular kind of attack thing easier, or like co-op. Okay, who is nuke spamming? And I get cutscene because the game's stupid. Pretty much has the person nuke me just in the cutscene zone, and I get cutscened. No, I'm grabbing. No, I'm grabbing that. Oh. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Early game stuff again is like... Okay. I'm going to grab you. Got it. Jeez, my frame rate. Okay. Give me that missile launcher. It's always great to have mobile missile launchers. You know, just run. Like, I've already got everything I need. I don't need more. Okay. I definitely should make sure to do side quests I didn't do originally in this one, because apparently I missed out on some items that you can't really get back because there's no new game plus. Oh, death. Why are we getting a bunch of purples? Why is this game just throwing... Is it because I'm on hard difficulty? Like, that's the only thing I can imagine. Like, because I'm just getting purples thrown at me. I don't remember it originally throwing purples at me right off the bat. 1 second. Can I just try and kill this thing? Oh, I see. They made it immune to damage. But could I try? Because technically it takes damage. So it's plausible that I could try and kill it if I get to stun. Okay, that is plausible, but I don't want to waste like forever trying to kill it. That's for a separate occasion. But I'm actually wondering if... I don't remember. Like, I would actually have to... I have the footage so I can check. I can check if it gave me anything good originally. Because I don't remember getting purples off the bat. Ooh, I don't think I got that originally. Okay, yeah, this is real. I'm pretty sure this ain't normal. I'm pretty sure this ain't normal to get all this stuff right off the bat. Because that's like a legendary. Which I'm pretty sure is an endgame weapon. But I'm just casually walking around with endgame stuff. I wonder if that actually might be related to like... For like having beaten the game before. Like, I have to check. I have to check what I got originally. Because I don't remember getting a bunch of purple and gold. Oh yeah, we kill it with this, don't we? Oh, it's staggered. Just suppress it with fire. It'll eventually die. It will eventually die. Oh wait, they got more of them coming? Oh, okay. It's either what? You coming, Navi? Nerve! Nerve! Get in! My man really cutting it thin.
しばらく休めるな。
隊長は他のみんなは
わからない。お前を探すので精一杯だった。
お前は
接続不良さ。日頃の善行はこういう時に帰ってくる。
バカ言え。お前にあるの。
I want to get a screenshot of that. Ah, too slow. Oh jeez, I just realized the size difference. That is quite the size. Oh jeez, that aim. I got it's a stun. I'm pretty sure he is just immortal though. Or at least he's tanky enough where I technically could beat him, but it would be really hard. Thing is though, it's like he's not so bullet spongy that he's like unbeatable. Like realistically, you could beat him at the start of the game if you played perfect. Well, as long as you make like no arrows, you can beat him here, I imagine. But the thing is, you're not allowed to, which is sad. I wish there was like this game is great, but there's so many what if stuff.
行け。行け。
But what if I don't leave and I just continue attacking? Oh yeah, no, we don't have enough ammo for that. I might as well just go with the plot. Like, I imagine you could beat him, but the game's gonna probably punish you eventually. So you can't beat the guy. We can like beat the game and I know what happens. But I don't remember the game giving me legendary gear. I can actually quickly double check that. Let me go here and just check my stuff. YouTube Studio, mute so we don't hear that stuff. Go back here. Pause real quick. Just so I can check this. So let's scroll. Where's the first part? Oh, here's the first part. Okay. Mute this. What did it give me to start off with? Did it give me that stuff? Let's check. Oh no, it does give you purple stuff. I just misremembered that. Okay, no, it does. I guess you lose it instantly, so it can afford to give you that stuff, can't it? So yeah, that makes sense. Okay, let's get back to this. Time for the forced lose your all items and stuff. Oh yeah, and then you get insta blasted by something from thin air and sent falling. Sounds about right. And here comes Toby. I'm gonna be honest, I wish you could put this kind of weather and conditioning on your frame naturally, you know? That's one thing I wish the game allowed you to do, was give your armor natural weather and conditioning like this, because it means you could make really scuffed looking frames. Yeah, this makes the text so much more readable, I'm gonna be honest.
名前を聞いたろ。ここはブルーサウスエリアの砂漠だ。
ブルーサウスエリア。地上。落ちたのか俺は。ナブ。
聞きたいことはそれだけ？じゃあ大変なんだ。ついてきて。急いで。フォージが大変なの。
フォージ。 なんだ
Okay, it looks fine. I just know some stutters, and so I was like, Okay, let's just watch this. Give it a second just to... Yeah, it looks fine. I guess that was just a little micro stutter then. Now we get the low levels again. Enough for questioning my suit. Let's get to the action. I will say, having played the original game now, I dislike that they called these things immortal. Like, literally, playing the original game ruined a bunch of things in this game for me because it makes it feel kind of lazy. Especially when they, like, just went, oh, we're just going to reuse the name Immortal. But yeah, melee is practically meta in this game, by the way, when it comes to PvE. Like, it's just the strongest thing. Especially when you get late game, PvE late game, like, melee just takes over outside of maybe 1 or 2 fights. But there's literally only 2 fights late game that aren't really carried by melee.
いい人生でありますように。さて、お仕事お仕事。あ、3D レーザーセンサーだ。50シクロのケーブルもあるぞ。プラズマアンテナだ。アタッチメントもある。
おい、待て待て。たった今助けといて殺す気か。
人間か。
いや、助かった。あんたがいなけりゃ食われるところだった。そのアーセナル、ガーデンのだよな。あんた、上から逃げてきたな。安心しな。命の恩人を統制局に突き出したりはしねえよ。上のやり方が嫌になったか？統制局の連中は融通が利かねえからな。気持ちはわかるぜ。
お前には関係ない。
まあそう言うな。ところであんたこっちにつてはあるのか？
一人で。俺は一人で大丈夫だ。人間には頼らない。お前ら上の連中は本当人間を嫌うよな。
Oh no, that's right. I don't. What's going on with the frames?
けど町はここから遠いぜ。わしと来ないか。悪いようにはしねえ。どうせ行くあてはないんだろ。
人間は信用しない。
見て、大地に帰るよ。これあげるよ。そのスーツにも適合する。少しはマシになるはずだよ。
命の恩人にパーツ渡してさようならってわけにもいかねえ。アーセナルを整備させてくれ。不気味で大気圏を抜けてきたんだろう。オーバーホールしないとバラバラになるぜ。決まりだな。ついてきな。
I get why they have to get rid of the extra latency option just in case you had like stutters like this. Like that is annoying, but
わしはフォージってんだ。よろしくな。あんた名前は？お前友達少ないだろ。
is there anything to loot here?
まあ名前は気が向いたら教えてくれ。
I'm gonna tell you, I haven't played the first game now, like the camera being weird I have to get used to again because the games have different like cameras. It's the same arm. It's literally the same arm.
政治局長また総帥でもあるオステオ、科学局長カルディア、軍事局長ソーマ。わしは科学局の下でアーセナルの開発をしていたんだ。
何？
I probably should get some mines then.
ガキの頃から機械いじりが好きでね。人間だが腕を見込まれて天国にってわけさ。
Yes, I know how to do all this, and I'm not going to use any of the special stuff.
開発した機能が使われてる。アウターの神経に直接つなげる拡張機能。お前にもついているだろう。背中のヘイロー。そいつはわしの作品だ。わしに任せてくれりゃ、そいつも新品同様に生まれ変わらせてやるぜ。
Welcome to being perfect at breaking mining stuff, because I could tell you, like, one of the first things you get, like, really good at in this game is breaking these things. Like, it's not too hard because you don't really need to be actually perfect. You just have to get the thing to, like, be in the correct crosshair position good enough, and then remember the timing somewhat decent. And you can pretty much near perfectly do it every time. I'm pretty sure you have to do 10 of those to unlock the secret thing, but getting some ore early isn't too painful. Like getting some ore, getting some scrap. Break that. Get some more scrap. Oh, there's an enemy heading our way. There's a stray. Oh well, we'll just slash him to death. Oh, you feel like running? Okay, here's some guns. Jeez, I forget how tanky they feel early on. I would definitely say, like, even late game, keeping some green armor on hand, I'm actually starting to think might be a good idea, just because it has better fuel use, in all honesty. If I'm honest. It has a little better fuel use. But yeah, like, no real point scrapping any weapons you get, by the way, because on your second playthrough, you sort of figure out what's actually worth buying and selling. Like, no point wasting your time on any memory stuff early on, like, because I'm gonna actually argue memory is worthless until end game. Like, memory is legit worthless until end game, in my opinion. When I say memory, I mean the memory cards that let you upgrade bits of armor. Like, they're actually kind of worthless till, like, end game or something. Once you get to that point, then you can start considering it. Anyway, that's enough dallying around and actually get to the location. Why does it keep stuttering?
素手の殴り合い、アーセナル同士、イモータルとやり合うこともある。何でもありだ。アウターも人間も血の気の多い奴らはここに集まる。統制局のものだが、実際の運営はフォートがやってる。おかげで警備はガバガバよ。よ、通るぜ。
ああ、フォージ。なんだそりゃ。統制局の
だよな。
ジャンク品を引き取ってきたのさ。早くしないとバラバラになっちまう。どうしてくれ。
精が出るこった。お疲れさん。
貧乏暇なしでね。ほらな、学習だ。アーセナルはそこで脱ぐといい。後で見ておいてやるよ。着替えたらこっちへ来てくれ。そいつはオーダーを受ける端末だ。コロシアムのファイターたちは傭兵に登録していることも多いもんでな。外部からの依頼をこなして金を稼ぐんだ。ファイトマネーだけじゃなかなか食ってけんのでね。恥ずかしい話だが、わしのジムからは未だに稼げるファイターが出てなくてな。今もよそのアーセナルを整備して小金を稼いでるってわけだ。どうやら月が回ってきたようだがな。
So we can now access this, which gives us access to Arsenal stuff, and we should also get access to customize, which allows us to change their appearance. Okay, we go here. I don't get why the chests always have to be so big looking. I guess that works, and then we can go to color. And then the cow. There we go.
This is わしのジムのハンガーだ。家賃の安い最下層のエリアだが、住めば都でね。
ジム？
うん。ジムってのはコロシアムで戦うファイターを抱えて育てる施設さ。まあ、今はファイターを一人も雇えてないが、いつかわしのジムからチャンピオンを生み出すのがわしの夢さ。どれ、お前さんのポンコツを見てみよう。まあ、ゆっくり見物していってくれ。
ようこそオンモルジムへ。なんとか言いなよ。アウターはだけじゃなくて口も使えないの？
オビー、そんな言葉を使うんじゃない。気を悪くせんでくれ。親に似て口が悪くてね。親？わしの息子よ。
立派な息子だ。
なあ、あんた統制局とやり合うつもりなら、まずは装備を整えないと話にならん。わしのジムに入ってファイターになれよ。あんたは装備が整う、わしは稼げる。どうだ？
そんな時間はない。
焦る気持ちはわかる。だがここはこらえる時だ。今の装備で戻っても犬死にするだけだぞ。ん？
おやさ
もうアッシュじゃねえか。今日は何の用だ？
ん、今日は統制局のスーツだな。そいつは。
待て待てって。どうしてお前らはそう血の気が多いんだ？
説明してフォージ。
エンジェル、こいつは上からの脱走兵だ。イモータルにやられそうなところを助けてもらった。命の恩人だ。詳しくは分からんが、統制局をぶっ潰そうとしてるらしい。仲間を置いてきたとかなんとか。
命の恩人。
トビー、黙ってろ。何か事情がありそうだが、とにかくお前らが思ってるようなやつじゃねえ。
トビー、本当？うん、トビーたちを助けてくれた。統制局をぶっ潰して仲間を救う。だってさ。
そんな話が信じられるか。
本当なんだよ。あんたらに引き合わせようと思ってた。
こいつら解放旅団か。
そうだ。統制局を敵とする者同士だろ。手を組むべきだな。
新しいアーセナルと装備が必要だ。俺には金がいる。俺を買え。
はあ、こんなふざけやがって。
あなたにその価値があるとでも。
お前ら100人より
なんだと。
自信かね。
もどちらでもいい。相手になってやる。
俺だ。俺がやる。
待ってくれ。まだアーセナルの整備が。
壊れたアーセナルで十分だ。
やがって。
I do love the bite. I do love the bite. Like, I'm gonna be honest. I like the early game banter, and I dislike how it disappears. Like, I feel like the end game wasn't as well written. But I definitely feel like, and when I say end game, I don't mean the very end. I mean like that small segment before the end. Oh, here we go, Clash! Clash! Then, into grapple, into slash. And here we go. And another one! Here we go, Pinocchio! Done!
すごいすごい、やるじゃん。
見事だ。完璧なバウトだ。早速来たな。来た来た。問い合わせが殺到してる。そりゃあれだけの強さを見せりゃ当たり前だな。こいつは忙しくなるぞ。
どういうことだ。
言っただろうが。バウトだけで食っていくには金が足りん。コロシアムで戦って傭兵としての宣伝をするってわけだ。もちろんやるよな。
One second, I'm just trying to... I hear a static. Nothing? Hello? Does that fix it? Did that fix it? Hmm. Okay, I'm not sure where the static's coming from. I just heard a static and I'm like, and I'm not sure what's causing it. Okay, it seems to have cleared up mostly. There's still a little bit, but I can't fix that.
大したものね。
バケモンめ、こいつはアウターだぞ。 いくら強かろうが信用できない。
私も仲間にするのは反対。奴らのスパイかも。
こんだけ派手なデビューをかますスパイがいるか。
それは一理あるわね。こいつがいればレイブンを救えるかもしれない。いいわ。当面はあなたの腕を買う。死ぬかクビになるまでは役に立ってもらうわよ。
おい、勝手に決めるなよ。
後で説明するわ。私はエンジェル、レインエンジェル。解放旅団オールドフォート支部の代理指揮官よ。彼はアッシュ。あなたの名は？
おい、
なんだ。
もし俺たちを裏切ったらお前を殺す。分かった。
できるならな。
やれやれ。肝を冷やしたが丸く収まったな。
どうだか。
どうだか
I don't really care about buying and selling equipment.
おい、早速のオーダーだ。商売繁盛。さあ、そこの端末から内容を確認してくれ。解放旅団が連絡に使っている抜け道があるんだが、どうもそこにイモータルが住み着いちまってるらしい。
Oh, we have to do this first and...
そいつらの駆除依頼だ。あんたなら簡単だろ。ま、最初だからな。わしも同行してやろう。いろいろ買ってもわからんだろう。
戦えるのか。
そう言うなって。足手まといにはならないからよ。準備ができたら出発するぞ。
Ooh, bless me. Okay, yeah. So I'm just roughly calculating how long I have of stream time left because I had some real life stuff to do as well. Jeez, I had to I had such an awful day. I had to lift a bed up the stairs and then a bed down the stairs, and that's like 2 sets of stairs. So that's like one stair and then the other stair. And the space you get to do that through is so narrow that your body feels like it's falling apart as you do it. I definitely probably want to go with a light arsenal, I'm going to be honest. I usually do heavy. Like, you'll see in my main playthrough, I do a lot of heavy stuff. But I might go light, in all honesty. And I'm wondering if I'll stop, like, at part 10 with my normal playthrough and then do everything, like, afterwards as part of my stream through. I might do that. It would probably work better, in all honesty. Oh, that looks like a scannable to me. Yeah, it's a scannable. I'm debating though, because I do have the whole main gameplay, but I'm wondering if I'll like do the side stuff as like a part of my stream through. Now I'm doing this instead of like uploading the footage I've got. Like, I'll decide on that later. I still have a while, so it's like, you know. Oh, you're tanky. Okay, there we go. A bit quicker. Like, guns are somewhat better early game, I would argue. The late game, you have to do a lot to make them work. You know? There's one. Let's switch over to you. You know what? Oh, can I not reset with their fifth? Oh, I actually have to use a fifth weapon to reset. Oh, okay. That's good to know. I wonder if I could try a knife build. Oh yeah, that has like no range, doesn't it? Okay, these ones are a bit more squishy than the first one. I have no idea why the first one was more tanky. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna shoot him. I can't be bothered. I'm just gonna slow shoot him. There we go. Okay, yeah, that's better ground speed, so we're gonna immediately take that. Gonna immediately take the better ground speed, and then what body do you have? Okay, you immediately have better flight speed, so we're just gonna swap over immediately to better armor. Because the weapons aren't too bad right now. Like, they could be better, but they're not the worst in the universe. That's better brawl, so I probably want that. And which hand is that? Let me check. And make sure not to accidentally save over, like... Okay, so that is my left arm. So I want to actually switch this to melee. Then, there we go. And make sure to save in the right slot. We're going to save in slot 4 just to be safe. And slot 3. And we'll keep slot 1 and 2 separate. That's what I'm thinking. Just to be safe on the saves. I definitely know a lot more now going through this game. So I'm probably going to play smarter. I will say that. Oh yeah, you can immediately see an improvement. Okay, yeah, that looks good. Now we should probably teleport back to base for like the mission complete. I need to also name my arsenal at some point. Now let's go fully into the memes, since I wanted to literally just call my character Solid, like, originally. So should I just call the Arsenal Metal Gear, just for fun? Just for the laughs. I could do that. I'll think of a name. I'll probably do it off screen. Like, I'm stupid. I'm really stupid. I go to this page. Ironically, I'm gonna say, like, what was its name again? My memory's going terrible right now. Invisible by Duran Duran. There we go. I actually didn't come across that through Metal Gear Solid, like, memes. I actually came across it just by accident. And I was just like, oh, what's this song? And I was like, oh, this song's really good. And I was like, yeah, this song's actually really good. Wow. What's this? What's the request? Oh, yeah, head of it. Okay, so I just have to talk. Let's talk to you. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it doesn't really matter here. And I have more than enough because I went around collecting scraps beforehand. And there you go, got everything you need right now. Blah, 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 blah. There's no important dialogue with her stuff. But yeah, she unlocks the scrap shop. So we can report that. Now we have the expand function. In all honesty, not really important right now. The only thing important is getting a better shop. Like, that's really the only thing you want to focus on at this current moment is development, shop, and genes if you want to get them. Though early on, I would say the only genes that matter are maximum health and limit breaker if you've got mobile thrusts available. Like, those are the really only ones you want to focus on, because a lot of the stuff only becomes super valuable, I would argue, late game. Like, that's when it actually starts to become valuable. When you, but even then, like, there's a lot of stuff that you don't really have to care about. So you could perfectly play this game without any mutations, no issues. The game is perfectly playable like that. There are many builds that require 0 mutation, so you can easily do a hard difficulty 0 mutation playthrough. You just have to be aware that enemies do a little more damage and they have a little more health, and just play around that, and you're good. In my opinion, like, it's not that hard. Does this look better? Yeah, that actually might work better. And then Flambeau gives you a smaller arm. Yeah, it gives you a smaller arm, but I'd need a second one, wouldn't I? I could go with Rabbit Arm. Yeah, but the arm looks weird that way. If only, like, this thing didn't have the stupid shoulder plate on it, it would be perfectly fine. Unless I can, like, buy a second Flambeau arm or develop one. What do I have in my development? Yeah, I forget, is there a way to turn tutorials off? Because I already know how to play the game. Okay, yeah, that's, you can't. Because I don't have the resources. Can I just buy a Flambeau charm? Like, I really shouldn't be doing this. No, I can't. Okay. Using well. Oh, well, it looks fine for now. I should also probably talk to you so I get the next stage of this quest going. One second, I need to go grab a drink. Okay, so we can keep going for like half an hour almost, like probably like 20 more minutes, and then I'll have to wrap up to eat a bit. And then I'll probably start the stream again after that. I really do like how this looks. You know what? Let's try and make a thumbnail from this. Photo mode. This will probably be this part's thumbnail. So I'm gonna angle it like this. Let's try and get a good pose. Oh. Yep, no, I found the pose. Yep. Angle this perfectly. The issue is his face that sort of goes into the armor. But I can live with that for the pose. And then hide. Screenshot. I need to change this screenshot input. I sometimes activate stuff I'm not meant to. Because there's like two things that have a similar input. But yeah, that works. That's thumbnail. I'll change that over like after the thing. That'll be the thumbnail. Okay, okay, let's zoom out. Let's do this one. Let's unlock this first. Just because getting travel points makes this a lot easier. But yeah, like, I'm actually shocked the stream's been as stable as it's been. Like, there's been a few blips here and there. Like, a few stutters, a few errors, a few jaggers. But overall, it's actually ran pretty well. And also, this tire's actually pretty good for, like, a sort of what I was going for. Because I'm probably closer to Liquid Snake in my character's design with the blonde hair and all. But I still think it looks cool. It's definitely still somewhat what I was going for. But yeah, by the way, important note, do side quests. Like, don't skip out on side quests just because they're annoyingly long sometimes. Because there's a lot of important stuff you can get from side quests, like exclusive armor pieces. And there's actually certain quests you should not do before you do other quests, like Shadow Taker. Make sure all the, like, heavy armor, light armor type quests are done before that. Like, Shadow Taker should be one of the last quests you do. I'm gonna be honest. Actually, let's take these guys out. Just to get some extra gear. Oh, I forgot. I swapped them over. Because this arm is better for, like... I don't usually do it with base exposed, but I'm gonna be honest, it actually somewhat works. Oh, here's another one. I really shouldn't be wasting time because I want to actually get as much done before I have to go eat. Even if I will be continuing afterwards. I also need to get hands on a fist weapon. I know what quest that is, because there is a quest that just gives you a fist weapon, I believe. Or at least the blueprints for one, so I should definitely go some... So I'll definitely, like, do some mining off screen, I know that. I'll definitely do, like, some mining off screen to, like, get the resources quick. It'll only be, like, a little short thing. So, yeah. It is pretty easy, but I need to get my hands on a fist weapon. Because that allows you to cancel your melee animation. I'm not sure if that only works on certain weapons, though. But that's the thing I'm not sure about, if it only works on certain weapons. But I want to see, like, how you could make a dagger build. In all honesty, slap that in for another gun. I think this is a shotgun. Yeah, it's a shotgun. Oh, yeah, you have to get real close to that. It does good damage. Oh, yeah, that's super delayed. I'm not sure I like that. I'm really not sure I like that. Like, the shotgun's super slow. Let's land. Running's a bit better for, like, capacity. It's slower, but it also overruns better capacity. Anyway, we can just continue running. But yeah, like, sometimes you just want to get, like, stamina and... Oh, there's a place here. I can actually build a base here, couldn't I? Like, this is eventually what you end up using all your scraps on late game, because it just... There is no real use for base points. I think it's just bragging rights to be like, oh, look how many base points I have. So it's still nice to have, because It's more like a guarantee there'll be a spot there. Honestly, should have probably got 2 shots off before I did that. Oh, by the way, I'm pretty sure if you have a really good weak point weapon. Reserve magazine. That's a laser rifle. That's probably better than my current thing, in all honesty. Yes. Okay, if there a tutorial off thing, because that's actually annoying. That would it. Where would it be tutorials? Systems? No. No. No, it's not in graphics. Not in here. Not in here. Yeah, there's no tutorial off button. I don't get why. Actually, I should probably... No, not the load button. I am so glad I did not click that. Oh, good. It remembers what I save on. That's lovely. Now you, dude, why are you messing around?
あんたの計画を止めに来た。
何のことだ。
あんたのことが心配な友人からの依頼だ。
ポートの野郎か。まったくいらんことしやがる。
どうしてもやる気なのか。
当然だ。この機会をどれだけ待ったか。巻き込まれたくなきゃさっさと気を失せろ。
ライドだな。
何のポートの野郎か。
さあ、やめてもらおうか。
わしの覚悟は変わらん。止められるものなら止めてみろ。
Idiot.
わしの痛みを思い知れ。
攻撃を受けている。襲撃者2人。両面ともアーセナルを操作。
Oh yeah, laser's really good against these dudes, isn't it? A laser's like really good against Axiom space soldiers. And look at that health just chunk away.
もうやめるんだな。分かっただろう。あんただけでなんとかなる相手じゃない。
わしは今日までずっと戦ってきた。今さらやめられるか。
無駄死にだぞ。銃を向けたらそこから先は命の取り合いだ。
覚悟ならできている。
覚悟だけで敵は撃てない。二度とバカな真似はやめろ。
Excuse me, what? But yeah, I'm probably gonna start doing a lot of stuff. I should grab the weapon, I'm an idiot. I'll grab the appearance. What am I missing? There's apparently a body somewhere around here. Okay, scan. Oh, okay, it's under the car. Okay, so we got that. We don't really have time to start anything else. Like, I'm looking at the time here. It's like 10 minutes. So I guess we could do some mining or something. I guess we could do some mining. Okay, I'm not gonna shoot. Okay, that's... I lose a lot of health for that, and I lose a lot of defense, so I'll just take that for appearance. Do them what? I wish you could make certain weapons invisible unless you were using them. But that's one thing I don't like about the game. Certain things are just visible no matter what. Okay, is there a mining spot close by? Okay, there's some mining here. So I probably should get the ore out of the way. Because I do believe that is one of the requirements to unlock the secret shop. I believe to unlock the secret shop, you have to kill a boss that gives you an item that could be used to craft a secret shop weapon. You have to mine around about 10 ore. I believe you have to get like 10 perfects or something, or at least get into the perfect zone. Even if you don't have to do it perfectly, like 10 times. And then what's the other thing you have to do? Oh yeah, you have to eat like 10 sets of ice. I think it's 20 actually. It's 20 sets. It's 20 sets of ice cream. Oh, and also, if you see a lot of remains around, just loot them, because you might get a good item from a player. That is one thing I always suggest, like, loot, loot, loot. Because even if you don't get anything good, there's a chance you'll get something good. You might get something, like, really... Generally, you'll probably just get a lot of memory stuff, because that's what most people tend to have. But you might get lucky and actually get a good bit of armor. And I'm not sure if there's, like, a limit to what you can find based on your level. So there might be a thing there that stops you finding certain stuff based on your level. There is a chance of that, I'm not entirely sure. But it's still worth doing just in case you do find something good. You know? Like, it's not a high chance of finding something good early on. That's more late game, you'll find better gear. But there is a chance of finding something really good. And in my opinion, that's worth it. Like, even if it's like a small chance of just something decent. Or even if you get a bunch of clone armor. Because you might just compare and be like, actually, that's my armor but with better stats and it's got a memory slot and I don't. And then you're like, okay, I can save a memory slot now. Which is why I say don't bother with memory slots early on. Because you don't really gain much from it. If I'm honest. Oh, nice, a little flamberge. Also, I would say it's always worth it to get a bit of brawl over shooting accuracy. Because weapons are, because that's really all just shooting does. It doesn't improve your gun damage. It just makes you more accurate with your gun. Unlike brawl performance, which I think is actually much more required. Unless, of course, you get an armor piece that, like, really gets a good defense you want, like acid resist or something. Which you go into acid rooms, like, that's one reason you might want to, like, not focus on brawl performance as much. But I would always recommend have, like, a gun on hand, unless you're, like, using something like gun arm. But if you're using gun arm, you're probably only using it for one particular fight. Oh, yeah, already got, like, a green rank weapon. Nice. This is always why you go around and kill enemies in the open world. I should probably grab, like, armor. Okay, and let's go over here now. Scan. Also, make sure to always scan, like, because you can find stuff you might miss otherwise. Like that, a repair spray. Also, chests do reset. Also, I dislike that there's no way to go down in this game, so you have to sort of just turn off your boosters. Or you have to, like, stamina jet down. Also, if you see a one with a sparkle, make sure to, like, perfect. Like, they're the one... Oh, I messed up. I was talking too much. I'll say it... Oh, I messed up again. I'll say it after. Oh, I messed that up completely. Okay, that was just a bad one. I kept talking when I shouldn't have. But yeah, if you see a sparkling one, so they're like that, but they have sparkling parts around it, I would recommend that's when you want to use your rare, like, ore stuff. Like, that gives you more ore and that, and gives you more, like, loot, and improves your chance of getting something good, and improves your time and stuff. Like, that's the time where you want to use it, because the base stuff generally doesn't give you much good stuff. It just gives you base upgrade stuff, base loot stuff, which is still pretty good, but it's like, obviously you get better stuff for like in the late game, so sometimes it's just best to save stuff up for the late game. Like currency, I don't really want to spend too much currency if I don't have to. you know? Because you can get, like, a lot of the... that's active homing. I don't really like active homing. Active homing kind of sucks. Because you're sort of... It takes away a lot of your maneuverability, active homing, compared to, like, heat seeking. Or damage beacon. I'd recommend, like, saving a lot of your beacons for endgame when you've got, like, the scrap to unlock the Seize Area Perfect type stuff. Like, that's another recommendation. You know what, let's slip back to base. And grab the item we need. Oh, just popped my shoulder. Yeah, like, it's like carrying heavy stuff, or not even heavy stuff, just awkward stuff. Like, generally, if you want to improve your strength, try and carry really awkward stuff, but do it in a safe way. And trust me, you'll feel the muscle growth very quickly. Open the byway. I could probably... Yeah, that's a fast travel thing. You could do that off screen, I'm pretty sure. Oh, let's go to customize. Did I get Flamberge for the other arm? Flamberge. Oh, that's a rabbit. So, did I get Flamberge for this? No, I didn't. It's double Flamberge for the same arm. Of course it is. Of course it's double Flamberge for the same arm. Okay. I'm probably not going to get Flamberge here for a while. Yeah, you just get base stuff. Like, you don't get anything good. I could probably at least get Flamberge leg right. That will look better than the big padded... I didn't mean to click that. I tell you, like, my eyes are, like, blind or something. Now that fits a little better. You could also probably use that. Or that. I'm gonna be honest, that looks probably a bit better for, like, what I want. And then... what does private look like? I'm gonna be honest, that sort of gives you that more military vibe. But I'm not sure I like it. Because you can't really change the colour. Yeah, I'm honestly thinking that works better. Then we go here. Welcome to me being fashion man. That gives you high heels. That gives you this. Flamberge might be... No, Flamberge's got that weird crooked leg. I don't like that. It doesn't really matter what I put here, because I'm not going to be hiding his head. Okay, let's just talk to you quick.
何の用だ。
前にフォージから依頼を受けただろう。連絡通路に住み着いたイモータルの件だ。
ああ、
話は簡単だ。他にも同じような場所があって。
俺にやれと。
そういうことだ。簡単だろ、お前には。
あ
あ。Okay, well, we'll do that in the next part. I'm just gonna eat, probably clean myself up, you know, freshen up a bit. And then I will... let me just get some ice cream. And also just get the cheap one. I'm not sure exactly what kind of thing you need to do, but I'll just do that. Gives me a nice stamp. But yeah, as I was saying, like, I'll freshen up a bit, eat, get all cleaned up. And then we can continue in the next part. I'm probably going to try and do this with 0, like, mutations. Outside of maybe story-related mutations, and that's it. And hopefully that doesn't cause too many mutations, like story-related stuff. Well, you can reset, obviously, with this. Not with this, or with that. So there is that. Anyway, with that said, I hope you enjoyed this part. I'll see you in a bit. Or it depends if nothing comes up. If something comes up, it might have to be tomorrow. Hopefully nothing comes up. Anyway, with that said, hope you enjoyed. Peace out. And peace.